The great wave is here, and my goodness, is it ever making a splash. Building ships is a blast now, and they directly affect how much influence you have in interests, which can reduce your infamy costs. That is huge for people like me, because it tickles my min-maxing mind to the fullest. Full disclosure though, I am being sponsored by Paradox for this video. It is not a review though, it's more of a first look playthrough, giving you guys an idea of what to expect. Thank you to Paradox for this chance to prove myself, and thank you to all of you for watching. While I'm thanking people, I'd also like to thank my Patreon and YouTube Premium members. You guys are all truly kings. Now, let's get into the video. Hello everybody and welcome to the Great Wave! My name is Dairuka and I am actually one of the few people who is sponsored by Paradox for this wonderful DLC, and believe me, I mean truly a wonderful DLC. I'm going to show you guys some things that I think you guys are going to truly love. I'm going to showcase to you the Navy right away. I'm not going to wait until the end game, okay? The reason why I want to do this is because I want to show you something that is very important. Go into capital ships here and add a template. I want to showcase to you something right here. You see the marine capacity, you see the carrying capacity. You want those numbers to go up for your first build, okay? Everything else does not matter. If you go into frigate, you see that it actually goes down here. It's not great. My suggestion is to stick with the ship of the line, bring it down to level 1, bring it down to level 1 here, and then go level 3 for carrying capacity. Look at that, 0.8 and 0.45 now. That is pretty darn good. You can actually add landing skips for even better naval capacity at that point. What I do is I like to give myself a number system here, and I'm going to call it 111L and Shippy. Whoops, I got cap locks on. Oopsie. Shippy, there we go. Wonderful name for a boat, isn't it? But take a look at that carrying capacity. We almost have a 1-to-1 here. That is unfortunately the best that you're going to get this early on in the game. You do not get access to troop ships until you get ironclads. That is unfortunate, because one of the most important things about early game ships is being able to transport troops. So I find this build to be the most important build in the early game. I don't care what you're playing as, I don't care who you are, I build a lot of these types of ships. I always go for the 1113 ship, and I make sure to get as much carry capacity on that ship as possible. Everything else doesn't matter. You're rarely going to get into major naval battles super duper early on anyways, and if you do, maybe that's on your fault. I mean, you can control when the battles come out for ships. The only time that it really truly matters is when you're trying to force your way through with a naval invasion, and even then, you're still gonna need a boatload of transports. Take another little note up here. Look at that ship construction. You're probably noticing that, yeah, there's two different constructions now. We got base construction and ship construction. Well, ship construction is controlled by shipyards. Look at that. Ship construction modifier now. It's effectively an uncapped, unlimited amount of construction. You are not limited in shipyards like you are in construction. So if you're crazy like me and you got a lot of money to your name and you're like, you know what I could do is I could just overwhelm everybody with a gigantic navy. Believe me, it's actually possible to do with the end game. Yeah, just make a boatload of shipyards and crush everybody with a bajillion ships. It is hilarious when it works out. The only real limiting factor at that point is money. So if you become a really powerful monetary country, you can build so many ships that you can just swarm everybody. But again, I would suggest waiting until you get ironclads first, because again, you only get 2 shipyard templates at the beginning of the game. You only get frigates and ship of the line. That is very unfortunate. Even monitors is not that big of a help. No, you want ironclads. You get so much access to a bunch of different stuff here. I think you get ironclads, iron frigates, and troop ships, all just for ironclads, and every one of those is actually very useful at the midpoint of the game, but I found that ironclads are like super duper powerful at the midpoint of the game. Just boost up as much as you can on them, and then just use nothing but ironclads, and I guess troop ships for transport. That's my usual setup. When it comes to technology, I would probably beeline for line infantry as Qing. The reason why is because we're going to deliberately avoid the Opium War. How do you do that, you're probably wondering? If you go to Britain, you're going to take a look here, and oh no, investment rights, you can't do investment rights anymore. Well, they didn't close up every loophole. Not every one of them. Go down to treaty ports, give them Taiwan. You don't get Opium War just by giving them the treaty port. You literally give them what they want, and In return for giving them what they want, you get a 25-year investment rights and being able to build bananas and whatever the heck else you want in India. Believe me, this is far more profitable than trying to fight off against Britain. I don't know if they actually do the opium war anymore because naval invasions are kind of changed. I don't even know if the AI is good at it yet. I'm not taking that chance though. I am going to go through this motion instead because I think it is far, far more helpful. Alright, the next thing I want you guys to do is I want you to go into politics, and we're going to be doing a little bit of gambling here. You see, this gentleman here, He Changling, is actually a 50-50 shot. You could get a modernization movement, or you can get a peasant movement by exiling him. We're going to exile him right now. Boom. Just by doing that, we got a little unlucky. We got the peasant movement, but that's not the end of the world. Again, you can restart a bunch of times until you get the modernization movement. You're gonna get the peasant movement anyways if you wait 6 months. Here's the catch though. If you get the peasant movement right away, here's what I want you to do. I want you to bring in everybody except for the literati into the grouping here. And we're gonna go for consumption-based taxes, cancel consumption-based taxes, and then go to serfdom. We're not gonna go tenant farmers, no. We're gonna go peasant proprietorship. That is effectively just homesteading. We're gonna do that. And the reason why is because it gives us the best standard of living boost for our peasants, and we have a lot of peasants. I mean, a redonkulous amount of peasants. That's actually way more than I remember there being in the original game. It's almost impossible to deal with that many. You're gonna have a hard time. If you get the modernization movement, my suggestion is to wait until you get the peasant movement for free. By the way, people, you're gonna get it no matter what. But if you get the modernization movement, if you're lucky, and you get the modernization movement off of He Changling from exiling him, wait 4 to I guess maybe a year, 4 months to a year, you're going to get the peasant movement for free anyways, and then you should start enacting peasant proprietorship the exact same way that I just showed it to you, okay? Okay, now that we're ready, make sure you put your taxes up to high taxes, and we're going to go down to very low government wages. Beyond that, we're going to build effectively 10 full states of construction. We got 3 right now. We're gonna have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I don't want to build there, but whatever. 9, 10. I guess we got 5 extra on Jilin, whatever, that's fine. We're gonna want to effectively end at around 300 to 350 construction. I don't care how you do it, just make sure you get up to that point. That is the point you want to be at by 1841. 300 to 350. Yes, you can actually afford it, believe it or not. You will run into a minor deficit by the time that you're done. Thankfully, with this strategy, we have a way of correcting it. Again, once more, I have to remind people that we have a lovely, lovely treaty with the Brits over here. Yes, they're domineering over us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to build bananas in India. But before we build bananas in India, make sure you get logging camps out. You're going to want a lot, and I do mean a lot of logging camps out before you even start doing anything else. Logging camps are a great way of making money in the early game for you, but at the same time, they are a great way to keep the costs down because you have a major shortage of wood in this run, okay? So try to get that under control before you start going crazy on bananas. I know it's a bit of a delicate balance between the two, but you're just gonna have to find your way. That's just how it is. Beyond that, there are other things I want you to remember. We're gonna put social mobility down pretty much everywhere. Oops, did I actually unpause? Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine, that's fine. We would have to unpause anyways. We'll get to that point when we get to there. But beyond that, we're just going to put social mobility down pretty much everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. And with our last one, I guess I guess we get another one after that. With our last one, we're going to put road maintenance down on Beijing. That is very, very important. It is something you're definitely going to need. The next thing I want you to do, I probably should have not unpaused. That was an accident, but make sure you fix the livestock ranches. Yes, you're not going to have a huge amount of tools to work with, but by fixing the livestock ranches in the early run, you can actually get rid of some of your shortages, which is a huge boon. Same thing with the hardwood. Find a place up here that you don't care that much about and swap off to a higher level for hardwood and get that shortage out. You won't be able to do it with artillery, but I mean, you don't really need to do it with artillery. You're not really going to be fighting anybody. Why? Because again, we got that lovely treaty port with Taiwan. Here we are, 350 to construction. We are kind of speeding along here. Peasant Proprietorship is not coming as fast as I prefer it would. Again, we didn't get lucky here. We didn't get our modernizer. What we're going to do effectively is wait until the exile goes away and then take another shot on the literati until we can get a modernization movement. I just wanted to showcase this to you guys that it is possible even if you get unlucky at the beginning and you get the peasant movement. Beyond that, look at everything that we got being built here. Look at all the bananas coming out. We're already starting to get some government dividends. We're not even off of traditionalism yet, and we are getting decent government divs. That's kind of... Oh, there we go. Peasant proprietorship is very, very helpful. I kind of needed that. Our standard of living is kind of, you know, going in the wrong direction. We need that to be able to stick around 10 standard of living. So this was very lucky for me. Beyond that, my suggestion is to go for frickin' interventionism. You actually don't have to get a law commitment to be able to get it anymore. No, all you need to do is put in the petite bourgeoisie, or if you were lucky at the beginning of the game, which I clearly wasn't, you probably have a modernizer, and that makes interventionism way easier. I was not lucky in this run, so I do not get the freebie. Thankfully, I do get political concessions. We're already looking at 20% here, and we're relatively friendly with Austria. It's not like super duper closeness, but we're relatively friendly with Austria, which means we could probably get a lovely law commitment off of them. Well, I'm not going to do it for 25 years. Oh, shoot, we don't have any influence. Let me fix that right now. That is a lot of influence to fix. Oh my gosh, we had a lot of opportunities here. Look at the opportunities to really make friends. Aren't we just the friendliest bunch? Wow, wow. I guess we're just a little aggressive, man. That's okay, that's okay. Aggression is what you need in this game if you want to get good, okay, people? 77% shot. Fine, let's take it. We got it. Look at this. 30% right out the gate. Oh, no, it's going to go even higher. Or maybe not. I don't want to give them any of that. You gotta rely on skill when you're not lucky, okay, people? We're gonna be pausing back and forth quite a lot here. Oh, we finally got interventionists. Oh my god, it took forever. 2 years of that is too much. Ow. That bureaucracy really does hurt, though. I don't like that. Maybe I should have set up for that. I forgot to do that. Oopsie doopsie, that was not smart of me, people. Don't make my mistake. Make sure you build up around 2,000 bureaucracy before you get off of traditionalism, because you lose a boatload of it. Thankfully, we have a lot to work with, so we should be able to build our way out of that lovely hole that we created for ourselves really quickly. Again, just don't go into debt. You're better off pausing than going into debt. The debt will kill you quickly. You have a 30% interest rate. Do not go into debt. People, I'm telling you, do not go into debt. I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not go into debt. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's so not worth it. You will kill your game by doing it. Just don't. Just get some help. Don't do it. I don't want protectionism in this run. We're not going to be doing a huge amount of treaties. We're not going to be doing a bunch of wheeling and dealing. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to be doing a lot of trade, and we want every advantage that we can get our hands on. Speaking of advantages, take a look at our lovely navy here, right? We got a pretty big navy. I want you to go down and look at this. Project power. We're going to click on this naval mission here, okay? And we're going to project power to somebody that we're actively trading with. Somebody that we know we're going to be doing a lot of trade with. That is going to be India here, okay? We are trading a boatload with India, but we don't have an advantage. Why? Well, go to the diplomacy screen. We're going to scroll down here, and we're going to take a look at North India. Look at this. Look at North India. We actually do have an interest here, but there's a problem. We have no bonuses. We actually have a 25% infamy cost in this region because we only have a level 1 observant here. If you can get this number up, all the way up to hegemonic, you can get a huge trade advantage, and even pervasive gives you a plus 50. That is big, 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 big. Well, thankfully, here, we're going to unpause that. We're going to move up real quick, get our lovely shippy boys down there as quick as possible because I want them to project that power, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It's going to take a second here, but I want you to know. I want you to know. There. Now that they're there, we're going to go back to, I believe it was North India. Let me check here. Where's North India? Yeah. It should be growing. Oh, it didn't. Oh, there we go. Plus 10 a week. It's going up to 1311. That is going to put us up at level 2. I don't believe it's enough for level 3, but level 2 actually does give us minor bonuses to trade advantage. just by putting my boats there. I don't have a lot of boats right now, which means I don't have a huge amount of power projection yet. But once we get our power projection up, we can get that number up even more. Look at that. We get 470 from our fleet there. Just from having our fleet there on that mission. So it's generally a very good idea to make a boatload of boats and a lot of different fleets, and then kind of spread them around in areas that you know you're going to be doing a lot of trade in. You want the trade advantage at any point, at any way that you can get it. Well, we're finally getting recognition. Took long enough. Let's get some more embassies out there. I don't remember who my current embassy is with at the moment. Let me double check. I don't remember who's my current embassy guy. I guess it's not Austria. Did he, nope, Spain's not going to be able to help me, are they? Yeah, they're still just a major power. Was it the Ottomans? Yeah, it was the Ottomans. There we go. Who else can I get on my side? Maybe Prussia. Let's look around. We're going to do a little bit of shopping, and we're going to go in and see if we can pull us a lovely embassy effectively for free. No, well, we're not going to do 25 years, but we're not going to need it for that long. No. In fact, we'll just give you the obligation, whatever. Take the obligation. Give me that embassy. And I mean, give it to me. Look at that. We're already at +3. +3, it's 1846. That is bonkers. Okay, people, that is crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. Oh, Austria doesn't love me right now. Okay, let's try to get Austria on side. We're not going to get Russia. We might be able to get France. Wait, are you a great power still? Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Just making sure. I mean, Spain isn't a great power, and I don't want to get deked out here. Oh, I can't really pull them yet either. I guess we'll have to befriend you for now. USA, do you love me? No, you do not. Britain hates my guts. Damn. I guess we're just going to have to be very patient and wait until they start loving me again, and then we can get that recognition up, but whatever it takes, we're going to get that number up. And you know what? We have to befriend one of these great powers anyways. I'll probably pick like Austria or France, and we'll try to get them at 50. That might take 10 years at this rate because they kind of hate my guts for some reason. I don't even have that high of an infamy. I don't know why they hate me so much. It's weird. It's weird. Why? Okay, I'm going to check. Why do you hate me so much? Why? It doesn't make any sense. I haven't done anything to you. I'm a potential threat? Dude, I'm halfway across the world. I don't even have an interest over here, do I? I don't think I do. Let me check the diplomacy screen. Do I have an interest in Europe? Yeah, I kind of do. Barely. It doesn't really count, does it? I guess the improved relations actually is helping with that. I guess that's one way to get that up. You know what? You could probably do that with the other areas here too, just to force up and get the trade advantage. Shoot, maybe I should do that. Who else am I really big on trade at the moment with? We're exporting not a huge amount. We are importing a lot from Britain, from Portugal and United States, Prussia. Prussia's a big help. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should be looking towards befriending these guys around here just so I can get a slightly higher advantage with trade. It's not going to be huge, but every little bit kind of matters. I think it does anyways. Yeah, we're going to be able to get Central Europe up to, nope, only 650. That's not good enough. I kind of want to get it up to 1,000. The improved relations are a great way of helping here, but, I might have to, give out investment rights to everybody. Yeah, I think it counts. Mecklenburg does count, doesn't it? Let me check. Once again, let me check. Do we have Mecklenburg up here? We have investment rights with Mecklenburg. Yeah. So, we're literally just going to try to give away investment rights again. We're not even doing it for the sake of the investment rights. We're doing it for the sake of trade. I'm not kidding. Remember the old cheese where I would give out all the investment rights I can so that they would build in me? Yeah. In this case, we're doing it so that we get trade advantage. That's what we're doing here. I'm even going to give out guarantee of independence just so I can get this trade advantage up. I am doing so much trade with these guys over here. It would be kind of crazy for me not to take full advantage of that. There, take a look. All of these extra little trees that we got going on here, is that going to help? Is that going to be enough? I wish it would stop resetting to the top there. But beyond that, let's see here. Central Europe, what are we looking at here? Hey, we're over 1,000 now. Woohoo! Just like that. Things are getting a little hairy over here with these lovely national movements, but I don't think they're going to pop on me. And what's going on with our recognition? Why is it still taking so long? You should be at 50 by now. Okay, 48. Okay, let's speed things up, but just a little bit faster here. The moment I get recognition, I'm going to war. I'm not kidding. I am going to go to war with India. I am going to take India. I should be able to see India already, right? Yes, I can. I cannot transfer them yet because I'm not recognized. So hurry up and be recognized. Why are you making me wait so long, game? Why you do this to me? Why you do... Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we are recognized. That's perfect for me. Now, gonna pause for a second here. Transfer subject. 105? What? What happened to my tier? Why? What? No. That's not right. That's not right. Is it because I moved my ships back? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta get you up over 2,500, is that? Oof. How many ships do I got to right now? I got quite a few, actually. Back onto power projection. We're going to move our shippy boys down here again. We're going to get that power projection up. It's going to take a little time, but we're going to do that so we can get the cost under. Thankfully, taking out Bhutan did not take very long at all. And look at the damage that we're already doing over here. I would love to do more naval invasions. I don't want to lose my ships. I'm not kidding. I don't want to lose them at all. I'm scared to lose more ships. I had 43 ships and they're already down to 38 just from losing a single battle. That is crazy. That is absolutely bonkers. I'm scared of Britain. I am. I might just do this by land. I think we're about to win here just by taking this state here. And we're at 97% here. Let's speed things up a touch. Is this a win? It looks like it's a win. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thankfully, we are skirmish infantry, and I don't think India has skirmish. So even though we have pretty much even number... Oh, no, they do have a skirmish. Never mind. Okay, so we're pretty much even then. I guess my generals are just better. I picked out better generals. My generals kick ass, while theirs are kind of meh. But, yeah. You got to get good generals if you really want to win in this game. But, yeah, we got their capital now. And now that we got their capital, we should be at 100% here. We're not going to go under 0. They will eventually, over time, go under 0. That is a crazy amount of consumption taxes I put down here, but I kind of need it. I am doing everything in my power to avoid going bankrupt. That is a little scary right now, especially with the amount that we're spending on pretty much government buildings and military upkeep. Our ship construction's not that bad, although I need to build more ships. I keep losing the fight, dang it. And the reason why is because I don't have very good ships. These are mostly transport ships. So what we had to do instead is we had to go in and make what I call bombardiers. Why am I calling them bombardiers? Because look at them. They're actually sexy. They're all level 3. Well, except for the other one that I don't have at level 3. I don't really want... Oh, I have it at level 3 now. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid, and I kind of skipped that one. We're going to go for hull attack damage here, and this one's going to be 3333, and L, and this is not bombardiers. I'm going to call it long shots. There we go. That's a good name, right? There we go. Now we got even more ships to build. We're not going to build bombardiers anymore because the long shots are actually better than bombardiers. So there we go. We're just going to start putting out a bunch of long shots. I'm getting sick and tired of losing the naval fights, people. You actually lose ships now. If you lose the naval fight, you will lose ships, and that is not good. And naval fights are dependent on the stats now. So yeah. Just making a buttload of transport ships, yeah, that's not going to work anymore, people. Making a buttload of cruisers is not going to work anymore. And thankfully, you don't really have to make a million cruisers. The main advantage of cruisers is they're faster, they're harder to hit, they have better accuracy. But I am such a big fan of capital ships that I don't know if I'm going to build a boatload of cruisers. I like my speed gunner here, but oh, I better make a level 3 for that one as well. I actually do have level 3 for that one as well. So, get the hull attack damage here. 3333L. I called the last one Speed Gunner. I'm going to call this one Speed Bomber. I'm really bad at naming things. What can I tell you? But yeah, I want my speed... What? Oh, did I leave it as a ship of the line? I forgot to click over and go to frigate again. Darn it! Frigate all! Frigate all! Okay. No, I don't care about the blockade strength. I do care about naval damage, so Speed Bomber... There we go. Now I have a better, lovely frigate to work with, and we're going to make, I don't know, 10 of them. I think 10's a good number. Should be anyways, especially with the amount of construction that we have. We're at minus 47 with this darn war now, and they're still doing that stupid white piece thing. I think that might be a bug, but there's not much I can really do about it. I guess all I can do is sit here and wait until we hit 100%. While that's going on, let's take a look at our technology here. Do I still want the companies right now? I kind of do. I'm kind of beelining for them right now. That is a bit of a pain in the butt otherwise, but, Do I need any other techs? I kind of wouldn't mind going for breach loader. Maybe we'll put that down next. That's a good idea. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to pause. One sec. Hold up. Gotta pause that construction because we are running into a bit of a sticky wicket there when it comes to our monetary funds. Are we back up to a milli? Yes, we are back on a milli. Let's unpause that then. There you go, just like that. That's how I balance my budget now, people. That's how it's done at the end of the day. When it comes to our power block, we are still cooking here. It's not a great power block yet. Give me a little time and we will get that underway, okay, people? Give me a little bit of time and we will get that underway. Now, oh, we got the modernization movement again. That's hilarious. What else is going on here? Minus 84 war support. Come on, hurry up and just give up. Just let me win. Just let me win. Due for a promotion. Okay. Everything else doesn't matter. Oh, you're still doing the stupid thing. I'm going to ignore it. If you ignore it, you can wait until later to have to do it. I'm not kidding. So I'm going to ignore it for now. I don't want to deal with Japan right now. We'll deal with it when we have an opportunity to. There we go. We are beating India. India is transferred, baby. There we go. And scroll in, scroll. What? What? What happened? No, what? No! Why? What? What happened? No, I won! They should be mine! Oh my God! Oh no. Why? Just... What? What was the point of that war then? That was 96 infamy! I didn't get a refund! No, they're not mine. Are you kidding? Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened, but I didn't get India. I went through a 5-year war with Britain. I put their faces into the dirt. I took India, and I didn't get to keep it afterwards. What in the hell just happened? I love the fact that I'm still able to completely dominate every single person out there. I mean, it doesn't matter which country they are. I will put their face in the dirt, and they cannot handle me. I am literally doing a two-front... Well, I guess it's not a two-front war anymore. Burma quit. Haha, you're my protectorate now. Suck it. Ah, India. Just looking at this is making me upset. This is not fair. Oh, I'm still mad. I don't know if I'm ever going to be unmad. You know how much that cost me? I have not grown even slightly in the past, I don't know, 8 years in the game. I think I've been at 1,500 construction this entire time. I could have focus fired on my construction instead of goofing around with India for literally no reason. I'm still mad. I'm still mad. I'm still angry. I wish I wasn't angry, but I'm angry, man. I'm choked. So, yeah, we are taking it out on Russia here. Here, let me show you what we got going on here. Yeah, we're taking everything here. Oh, baby. We are doing some big, sexy... Well, I guess this one here is us. I'm looking at the wrong one. But here we go. Yeah, look at the damage we're doing to them, baby. Oh, yeah, mama. Yeah, we're definitely hurting poor Russia. They deserve it, though. They thought they were being slick attacking me when I was busy with DEI. But, yeah, it wasn't slick at all. Why wasn't it slick? Because I have freaking 500 troops and they're all skirmish. Yeah, do you even have skirmish? In fact, I think you do. You should, at this point, have skirmish. If you don't, you're weird. Yeah, you have skirmish, but no, you still got line. What in the hell are you doing, Russia? No wonder you're losing so badly. I would love to do a naval invasion over here, but it just isn't working. It just isn't working. You want me to try again? Here, let me try. No, you know what? I don't want to try again. I don't want to lose more ships over this. I need even more ships. Look at this. We only have 39 and 21 in total. That is not enough. 60 is just not enough. It is not enough. I keep getting my butt handed to me. And when you lose the naval invasion, you lose ships too, by the way. You lose ships too. So you be careful when you do your naval invasions. Make sure you're going to win them. You don't want to fake out anymore unless you want to do cheese, but oh my gosh, what a pain. You'll notice something else here. They're not naval invading me either. I guess the AI has learned its lesson. They lost quite a few ships doing that. Yeah, they did. They had like 40, didn't they? Yeah, they're 21 now. You sure you want to keep coming back for me like that? That would be crazy if you did that, but yeah, naval invasions come with costs now. It's not easy peasy mode anymore. Alright, I think that's enough cooking right now. Should I put more bananas out? Do I even need to put them there? I could probably just keep them in-house. Nope, we're done building them in-house, so that's not going to work. As for everything else, yeah, I guess we're not going to build overseas for now. India still hates my guts. I'll probably just have to conquer them at this point, but that's fine. And take a look at this. Look at this. We're probably going to get technocracy right away. Let me unpause that. Boom. We did get technocracy right away. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Who would have thought that failing right to associate would turn into technocracy right away? Not me. That was a 9-month run. Crazy. And I do mean crazy. Now, which companies am I going to take? There are quite a few to pick from, but I definitely want Jiangnan, which means I'm going to have to build, I think, silk, right? So I'm going to build, I guess, 5 silk here in Beijing. And we're going to speed things up here, try to get that silk out right away so we can get the right company out. At the same time, we need Steam Donkey. Oh, we are getting Steam Donkey. Good, 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 good. And we need that for the railway. Now, we're going to get the Jiangnan Company, which is the clothing company, I think that was. And that's why we're getting silk underway. Once the 5 silk are done, we should be able to build it immediately. Let's see if that worked. Let me check, let me check. Where is it? Where is it? Jiangnan. Jiangnan. Where is it? Oh, yep, there it is. That's the one. Yes, sir. We got it right away. Now, the next one that we're going to be going for is Steam Donkey. We're about 19 months away. It's for Kaiping. I want the Kaiping because he actually covers iron and coal. It gives you a nice tech spread bonus, which is kind of something that we need as China. And it covers railways, which is okay. But, again, it's mostly for the tech spread. Well, take a look at that. We might have been in trouble with Russia, but look at this. They're losing 11. I am losing 1.6. I thought I was in trouble here, but nope. Nope, no trouble here. We ate Kazakhstan. We ate this land down here. We ate the Far East over here. We beat up Dainam. We beat up Choseon. Yeah, Russia. Game, set, match. Wow. Look at the damage we're doing to them now. They're actually kind of weak now. They're actually kind of weak. Not like Giga weak. But I definitely... What the heck is that? Is that Odessa? That is Odessa. What? Where did that come from? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what? That is wild. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Tidore got free, I think. Yeah, they did. Crazy, crazy. This whole world is crazy, man. I think I caused like a chain effect where everything just went bonkers in this run. Now, I gotta get rid of the radical movement. They're kind of getting on my nerves. Let's fake them out. We're gonna fake out the radical movement. Bye-bye, radical movement. Now that we got you out of the way, we can... Oh, no. The liberal movement came up instead. Dang it! Dang it. I'll have to figure it out. That is a lot of construction. Ah, it's back again. Should I delay it again by not accepting, or should I just accept it? Let's just accept it and get this one done and over with now, okay, people? We are going to start off by honoring the Kika Ogami, and by doing that, we're pretty much guaranteed to win. I know it says -2, but it's kind of like Realms of Exeter, the way that it's going back and forth. Or it's kind of like the Great War, where it goes back and forth. We are on the right side, which means we want the minus. We want minuses. We don't want positives. Positives go for Tokugawa. We want minus. We want to be able to get that all the way down to 0 before they can assert their neutrality. We don't want that to happen. And if we win, I believe we get Ryukyu as a lovely, lovely tributary again. Right now, they're kind of a Japanese tributary, or I guess they are a Japanese tributary. Let me double check. Let me double check before I say anything. Yeah, they're currently a vassal of the Tokugawa, but we get them as a tributary for free by doing this. And you actually do weaken the Tokugawa a bit. I think they get more revolution chance at that point. Wow, we got a lot of money to play with, and we're not building a whole heck of a lot, are we? Let's fix that while I am just kind of sitting here doing nothing. Boom. Whoops, no, we want to stick on domestic here. Darn button. There we go, there we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lots to work with. Yeah, that is a lot of money being lost in a single tick here. Again, we just got to keep pausing whenever we get to the debt point. But, I mean, look at those dividends, man. There's a reason why we're doing this, people. There's a reason why I'm doing the pausing. Look at this reinvestment, too. Holy moly. The companies are getting beefy, too. Let me check those companies out. 400 Genos, 800,000, 200,000, 300,000. Woo! That's crazy. You know, I just realized something. We actually have modernized ironclads, and I have not been taking full advantage of those. I'm going to do that right now. Right now. Let me just get the generals underway. And looking like I'm going to have to split you off anyways. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split off, I don't know, I guess maybe half and half. Let's just do it that way. There we go. By splitting them half and half, that'll allow me to put more boats in. And where's my template? There's my template. Look at all of the boats we now get access to. That is crazy. My personal favorite boats are modern ironclads and torpedo boats. I'm not kidding. Torpedo boats are effectively the only one that can really hurt the modern ironclads. And modern ironclads, if you beef them up, are almost unbeatable. The only ones that can really hurt them are other ironclads or the torpedo boats. And I actually don't go for the landing skiffs on this one. I don't go for the patrol boats. I go for accuracy. When I go for the modern ironclads, I go crazy on accuracy. I'm just going to go like that. Iron Bomber, I'm going to call it. Beautiful, beautiful. That is a lovely boat, my friends. And get rid of the ship of the line. We're going to go down to modern ironclads. And look at the difference we got here. What a difference it makes. Look at those hit points. Look at that crew attack damage. Look at the hull attack damage. Like, I'm not kidding. The only ones that can really hurt other ironclads are ironclads and torpedo boats. That's why I love them so much. So I'm going to make a lot. I mean a lot. We want a big freaking navy of them. But we're not done yet. We still got to make a torpedo boat. Again, we're going to boost it up. We got money. We got money, people. If you don't have money, you're probably going to want to save some money here and do that. But when it comes to torpedo boats, they are relatively quick. They got good screening, but there's a problem. They have very bad base hit points. They die really, really easy. I like to put on heavy steel framing just so they don't die super duper easy. Torpy, I'm going to call it. I know it's a stupid name, but I like it. I like stupid names. There we go. Torpy is now my lovely boat. I love you, Torpy. Yay, Torpy. You know what? I want lots of torpedoes. Look at that. We got 30 torpedoes coming in. That is a big, sexy navy that we're building up here, people. A big, sexy navy. But it's something that you need to do. Take advantage of it while you can. If you get good tech and you get those lovely, lovely ship techs early, you can effectively control everybody. Even Britain can't beat you. I can beat Britain just with my navy now because of the modern ironclads that I have. They don't have super duper sexy ironclads right now, okay? They don't. They still got ship of the lines. They got 4 early ironclads. That's not enough to beat me. That's not enough. They got troop ships still. They got iron frigates. They're literally on last decades' tech for their ships. I am now moving on to current decades' tech, and if I get a bunch of those boats out, I could literally fight Britain and not have to worry about them ever making landfall on me because we'll just sink their ships. They will not be able to beat the ships. I'm not kidding when I say this. The only thing that can kill a modern ironclad are other modern ironclads and torpedo ships. It literally bounces off them. It's like a pea shooter on them, okay? You're literally Admiral Yi with a turtle ship, and everybody else's ship just can't hurt you. Well, it took us long enough, but 50% got shot. I think we're going to be able to change our flag relatively shortly. It is going to hurt our fragile unity for a little while, but I'm not worried about it. We got a lot of fragile unity to play with. What is it going to be, like -3 at most? We got 4 to play with, so I'm not in any immediate trouble. The only way I would lose fragile unity, even though I go parliamentary, is if I lose the Boxer Rebellion. Look at that. We got China. Everybody loves China. I love China. Do you love China? Oh my god, we're going to have so many radicals though. Oh my gosh. The amount of radicals that we're about to get is going to be crazy. Look at this. We just went up 100 million radicals from a single action. You have 3 choices, and you're going to want to take the radicals on every choice. We're going to have 600 million radicals in this country. This country is going to be unflippin' stable. I mean it. It's only 32% radical supporters. That's crazy. Oh, I better pause. 1 sec. We got credit again. I should probably make a play for laissez-faire eventually, but for now, I'm okay with pausing. I know, manual work is a pain in the butt, but 1 billion GDP, people. You can't argue with that, and this population is actually pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of want to attack Hindu, though. I want to take out Hindustan. There is no joke about this. I'm going to hit a billion not a billion GDP. We're going to hit a billion population pretty much right away. I'm going to do it as early as possible. That is actually the goal of this run, to get a billion population as fast as possible. That's why I'm attacking Hindustan. That's actually why I wanted India in the first place. Unfortunately, losing India kind of put a kibosh in my plans, but whatever. There might have been a spanner in the plans. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way with blood and glory, okay? We're just going to have to break them down as if we're the bad guys. In fact, we are kind of the bad guys. There we go. Give me your land. And what is my population at right now? It should be a little higher than 791 million, shouldn't it? Do I have to wait until... Oh, there we go. 870 million. I guess another war with them, and that'll put me over a billion, and then we win. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. Although, monetarily, we're kind of getting our butts handed to us. We have to keep pausing. Although... they're building at 100% here, so even though I'm pausing, it's not the end of the world here. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I'm going to go combustion edge, obviously. We need that. Alright, people, we're going to call it here, and the reason why we're going to call it here is because we hit my goal. Already. 1909, we got 1 billion population. Obviously, I could play all the way till 1936 if I had the time in real life. I do not have the time in real life. I am so busy. My mind is literally frayed, but I did my best to play this through all the way to my goal, and like I said, my goal was from the very beginning 1 billion population. Not the GDP. I did GDP last time with the United States. We're doing population with Qing. And we actually got our radicals down, believe it or not. Big jump. Big dump. Literally a big dump, probably because of that modernization movement that happened earlier, but whatever. Let's take a look at our laws here. Our laws are actually pretty good. We're parliamentary republic technocracy, which means we're what? A technate? I think that's what technate is. Yeah. Oh, and the war's over. Good. I don't really care about the radical movement being here. Can I get rid of them? That's not gonna work. Oh yeah, there's a new law down here. Social monarchy. I don't know what it is about. It looks like a fashy boy one where you can actually get monarchy in instead of going corporate state, but it makes the petite bourgeoisie strong. I don't like it. I didn't even go multiculturalism this run. I probably could have. Oh yeah, we got the new Navy model down here. I probably should have explained this one earlier. It's neat. It's something extra to take, but it's not something that you're going to beeline for. It gives you a little more Navy power projection, which is kind of nice, but beyond that, it's just there. It's okay. It's nice to have. I probably should have talked about it earlier. Sorry about that, guys. I've been busy in this run, trying to keep everything under control here. We got a bunch of institutions here. We didn't even get the strike yet, so I can't even go to level 5 for this institution, and we still got way too much bureaucracy to play with because we just automatically upgraded all of it to telephones. I just didn't give a crap. I didn't want to deal with it. I was more worried about getting my construction numbers up without going into gigadebt, although now that we're laissez-faire, we can go into gigadebt and not care. I mean, we're still getting some dividends out here, but, I mean, look at this reinvestment. Wow. 1909, we're at 11 million reinvestment for China. That's crazy numbers. Crazy numbers. Take a look at these companies. Oh my, 1.5. We got almost 3 million. We got about a million here. 1.5 milli, 1.2 milli, 2 milli. We got 1.4 milli. Like, crazy numbers, man. Crazy numbers. What else should I show you? I guess I could show you like the culture map, but I don't think anything's really changed. Yeah, it's mostly just Han, Manchu, Tibetan, Min. We got Kazakh, Yue, Min. What is Min doing up here though? Huh. I would have assumed Mongol, but okay, we got Yi up here as well. We got Yue up here, Min. I guess we just have too many people migrating. Why do we have so many people migrating? I wanted these states to be useful, and the only way you can really get them to be useful is by putting greener grass down on them. I'm not kidding. If you don't put greener grass down on them, they do not become useful. That's probably why I have so much different cultures up here, is because I got so many people migrating up into these states, although not all of them are growing the way I would prefer them to. Yakutsk could use a little help here. Kamchatka is doing okay, but Otosk is not doing great. Chukotka is doing good, though. Not bad. We got North Jilin covered. We got Heilongjiang covered. Everything's looking good here. If I were to continue through this play, I would definitely be making use of these guys up here and getting a bunch of construction sectors up here. We're not even done with the construction sectors yet, people. Like, that is crazy. We haven't even got arc welding yet, okay? We don't even have arc welding yet. We actually have good technology, believe it or not. It's not the greatest I've ever done, but, I mean, look at that literacy. This is China, by the way. 78% literacy. Look at this innovation. 181, that's crazy. 147 tech spread is not great, but hey, that's fine. I mean, the innovation more than makes up for it. It allows us to beeline like crazy. Our standard of living is going up. We're finally, after all this time, getting rid of the unemployed. That was at 100 million for a short while there. But, wow. Trying to do that is a nightmare. That's probably the reason why I didn't want to do GDP in this run. I would rather do population for the goal, because GDP would take forever. Doing 10 billion GDP will definitely take until like 1930, and I just don't have the time for that. I'm sorry, people. But I would like to thank each and every single one of you for watching. Make sure to use the link in the description if you're looking to buy this DLC, and trust me when I say this, it's a good DLC. I think you guys will like it. I do. I enjoyed the hell out of this. The only gripes that I have about this DLC and patch combination is subjects are harder to play. It is really, really hard to play. And another thing I've noticed is they got rid of a lot of the jaggedness on how fast the game goes, but I mean, take a look at this here. It's not as fast as it used to be. It's probably about 20% slower than what I remember it being in the previous patches, which is noticeable. But I guess they're trying their best on optimizing. I hope they keep working at it and make the game run faster, because not everybody has a million hours to play these games. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I don't anymore. It's just how it is. But again, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys rock. Thank you to Paradox for sponsoring me. I'm not kidding. You guys are all kings, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. There's a reason why I glaze Paradox so much, because they are awesome. Okay, people? Anyhow, that is going to be it from me tonight. I believe we're probably going to be coming back with a stream. Not regularly. It's going to be intermittent, because it's going to be based off of my real-life schedule, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that we at least get a single stream every single week. Beyond that, though, guys, hail Hydra Cat.